Hey Libra, what's up? It's Black Madonna HP with Table Etiquettes. So, getting ready to break down the childhood of someone in your life, whether it's a friend, family, lover, mom, dad, someone within your energy. You know, childhood wounds show up in adult life. So you might be able to see some resemblance to who the person is today. I'll try to break into that energy as well to see who they kind of have become. But let's go ahead and get into this message. Beloved, what's going on? What does Libra need to know about this person's childhood wounds that they're coming to this reading regarding for the person on their mind, please? Keep in that song, lean on me. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Wow, that's rough right away. So with this stinginess energy, they grew up poor. They grew up in a household where there was very little resources, right? Food, clothes, things like that. This person could have grew up in a trailer park or project. Their dad was an alcoholic, used to drink. Some of them, their parents used to do drugs or got hooked on drugs at one point in their life, but it was very limited resources. This person could have went hungry for days or had to fend for food or something like that. Maybe they used to go to food shelves or go to churches or something like that to eat. They wore used clothes. They didn't have the best of everything. There was no luxuries in the house. Like if there were color TVs, they had a black and white TV. If there was flat screen TVs, they had the big box TV. Like they were always behind generations of having the luxuries. I feel like this was a person who had to become like a man or woman of the household. They had to learn quickly how to survive, right? How to put food on the table, how to fend for themselves. There was nothing in this house. I'm seeing the cabinets and it's like a can of corn, maybe some honey, but there's nothing in the cabinets. You know how kids, when they get home from school, they want to eat and snack and all that type of stuff. You know, you're supposed to have fruit snacks and juices and fruits and vegetables that these kids can snack. No. They get home, they look in that cabinet every day. And every day there was nothing there but like a can of something. So this is a person that maybe used to eat like sandwiches. If you would call these sandwiches, it was like ketchup sandwiches, syrup sandwiches, sugar sandwiches, things like that. They just didn't have a lot of resources. This person was really poor compared to everyone else. They got picked on in school because of the way that they dressed. The clothes they wear, the clothes were never cleaned. They wore high waters. And their shoes, some of their shoes used to talk. It was just not a lot of resources. One of the resources and luxuries that they did have in their life was that they were a family that stuck together through adversity, right? Like, no matter what they went through as family, and there's those high waters, but no matter what they went through as a family, they kind of stuck it out together. It could have been this person, the other siblings, maybe a mom, maybe a dad. I don't feel like both parents was in the house, because they would have had, more resources. But this was a family that sticks together. A family that sticks together, or a house divided cannot stand. This was a family that stuck together no matter what happened. Like, they had each other's back. It was hard growing up with nothing. So this might be a type of person right now. They're real flashy or real materialistic, only because they didn't have all the things they need when they were younger. And they may have vowed to themselves that when they grow up and when they get older, they're going to ensure that their kids don't have to go through it. And they might give themselves everything that they heart desire just because they didn't have that opportunity when they were younger. I feel like this is still like a abundant family. Like, they still close, they still tight. I keep getting like 2 kids, maybe 3, but I keep seeing like 2 kids that's like this, right? They're inseparable. They talk about everything. They know each other's businesses. Like, they're always at each other's house or just on the phone with each other, just always conversing or something. They still really tight. There was a traumatic experience that happened when they were younger. I'm not sure if this is the reason why there was only one parent in the house, because it seemed like they could have lost their mom or lost their dad, or the mom or dad could have left or something like that. They could have lost a parent. I'm also picking up there could have been a loss of another child or something. Maybe that's why I'm picking up 2, but at times I'm seeing 3. So there could have been loss of a sibling or something. There could have been some type of car accident that they were in or whatnot. It left one of the siblings with some type of disability or handicap or something, or the other sibling has some type of disability where this person has to like care for them or take care of them. But the person that's their sibling, just their mind don't work at the speed as everyone else's. So this person really does take pride in taking care of their sibling or being there for their sibling. Like I said, it seems like there was 3, but somehow there ended up only being 2, which is really, really sad when you think about it, right? I feel like this tragedy that happened, it played a profound impact on who this person became. I don't feel like this is a person that likes to see people hurting. Like, if they can do right by somebody, they just won't deal with them because they don't like to see people in pain or see people hurt. They're always trying to do their best in life because they know what it feels like to hurt. This isn't someone who turned into like a narcissist energy. This is someone who turned into someone who really has a heart for people and is really able to sympathize and empathize with people because A, they know what it's like to experience things, but B, because when they were younger, they experienced a lot as well. Like I said, it was no resources in this household. This person really loves their mom or dad because they look at them with the strength now that they're older of what it takes or what it had to take to just get them and their sibling through whatever they went through. Like it took a lot. This person wasn't just poor just cause. It was like their parent tried as much as they could. It's just, it was hard because there was like no family members, friends or anything to help them out. It was just them as a family unit, just togetherness. Like I said, when this tragedy hit, this might be the reason that caused the split between their mother or father or something, or this could be the reason why there was this scarcity in their household, because this could have took an emotional turmoil on the mother or parent that had this great loss in their life. This loss was great. This wasn't a minimal loss. Like, it was a very tragic loss. I keep hearing something about a car accident or something like that. But when this happened, it just changed the trajectory of this family's life. Like, they could have had the good life up until this point, but this loss of the sibling or something, it just changed the entire trajectory of what this family could have been together. This person, they grew up very confused. I feel like, because whatever this tragedy was, I know the one I said was very specific, but this is the strongest one, you know, the car accident victim type ordeal. But it just left this person like, I don't know, a confused child, very unsure about what the future holds, or, you know, if they would ever make it through, or if life would ever get better. Or I feel like this was a child that prays. This child prayed to God a lot. I feel like they may have had doubts about whether or not God existed because of the circumstances that they had to face. I feel like this was a child that was always in church. Their parents always had them in the church house or something like that. But this person, you know, those inquisitive kids that ask those difficult questions. This could have been one of those kids that ask the questions like, well, you know, if we die and we, you know, are gonna stay in heaven, what are we gonna do all that time? Like, this was a kid that asked difficult questions. And sometimes I feel like they may have was shown like, you're not supposed to question God, but this was someone who actually did, because they just didn't understand why their family life was so hard. Like, if God loved them, if God exists, then why is it so like terrible? Like, why is our life so terrible? At least this is how they looked at it. I feel like with this person, love is everything. This is a person that loves hard. They don't play with love, because they really love people like from their heart space, from their soul. I feel like this person has faced like this tragedy and has been victorious to a certain extent, because this tragedy helped them to become a great person or become a better person. This person doesn't like people that plays games. They're absolutely against anyone who like plays games with people's mind or heart. They're not manipulative at all. This person could be very intuitive. Why did you do this to me? Something was done to this person. Why is that energy coming out? What was done to this person? Because I just heard, why did you do this to me? What was done to this person, please? What was done to this person, please? I'm hearing mental retardation. What was done to this person, please? What was done to this person, please? This was this person asking that other parent why they left. Why'd you do this to me? Why'd you leave me? It could be that parent, or either they're asking their sibling. Them and their sibling could have been very tight, but whoever left this person life, they felt like they left them, not like they were taken or like they passed, but like, you left me. Like, why'd you leave me? Why'd you do this to me? This person still has that question unanswered. I'm hearing that song, Missing You. I'll find a way to get through. Living without you. 'Cause you were my sister, my strength, and my pride. So this person did lose somebody. There's a tower here. Why is the 3 of Wands here? Yeah, they never understood it. This was somebody that was close to them, somebody that they really loved. They didn't understand why this person left. I feel like they were too young to understand what happened or how it happened. You know, like most kids, this person could have grown very spiritual. I don't feel like this was a kid that like didn't understand God. This kid was very smart, understood. It was 3 kids. One of them passed. It could have been a drowning accident or something like that. A boating accident. Maybe it happened when they were fishing or something. This person never recovered from this loss. This still hurts this person today. So if this person, if they're real close to the one sibling they have, this is why. Because when they suffered this great loss, like I said, it was 3 of them. But for some reason, there's only 2. They never got over this loss or this pain. So this person shows up in the world today as a very loving person that doesn't play games with their emotions or play games with people. If they can't love you completely, they just won't deal with you. They rather leave than to see you hurt or see you broken or something like that. Okay, Libra. Wow. That's the message I have for you, beloved. I thank you so much for watching Black Madonna HP's Table Etiquettes. Make sure to check out blackmadonnahp.com. That's the boutique. They got all the fly gear, fly dresses. Like, you got to check it out. But make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, love, peace, and soul. Take care.